he's not coming. So I go inside, I call Garrett, and he claims that he tripped over his history book while getting ready, hit his head, had a headache, and couldn't make it. He will refuse the truth of that story, but it happened, and he left me high and dry. The night didn't go well. Anyway. The second time he disappointed me was shortly after I had heard about Lindsay and met her. And before you guys think I'm the worst best man, hear me out. So, the first time I heard about heard about Lindsay, I was walking over to Raven Stadium with Garrett. We were gonna go to a tailgate with a bunch of the guys that are here, and some girls. And I said, "What'd you do last night?" "Well, I went on my second date with this girl named Lindsay." I'm like, "Okay, how'd it go?" I had a really great time, and I'd like to see her again. And for those of you who don't know Garrett very well, the fact that he showed emotion and wanted to take her back out was kind of a big deal. Usually it's just like, I don't know, okay. But he was walking with a different pep in his step and a whole new swagger. So, the first time I met Lindsay, I believe I was having a cookout at my house, and Garrett shocked me again and said, "Hey, I'd like to bring Lindsay so she can meet some of the guys." I was like, "What? This is Garrett Burstein?" So, met her, she came over. I think she brought Megan, if I remember correctly. But, long story short, I could tell that he was really into her just by the fact that he wanted to bring her around and get her integrated with some of our friends. And that's just a big step for him. So we go to a bar and we're having a drink, and he says, so Lindsay got into a master's program in Texas and she's moving, and I think I'm gonna go with her. And selfishly I said, I'd rather you stay here and be 3 blocks away rather than a 3-hour flight, but you need to do what is best for you. And I said, you better damn marry this girl if you go. So, looking back, I guess you really only have disappointed me one time, because that was a calculated risk and it worked out. And Lindsay, it really means a lot from all of us how happy you make Garrett, because he really is our best friend, and we love him, and so we are so happy for you. You look absolutely stunning tonight. So thank you. Garrett, you don't look half bad yourself. I don't know what's going on with those shoes, but we'll let it go. They'll be on his eBay store tomorrow morning if you want to buy them. So I wish you guys a very long, happy, fruitful marriage with a lot of fun and excitement, and as many kids as you can afford. Garrett.
Thank you so much, Billy. And now we're going to give the microphone back to Lindsay's father for just a few more words. So help me welcome once again, Mr. Jeff Hearn.
Thank you. As good as Billy was, I should have let him do this. When Lindsay was born, she was an absolutely beautiful baby. She was so pretty, in fact, that I commented that I knew she was going to break a lot of boys' hearts as she grew up. And the immediate response I got was, yeah, probably starting with yours. Well, an amazing thing happened as Lindsay grew into the beautiful young woman who's here this evening. As beautiful as she is on the outside, she's an even more beautiful person on the inside. She's loving and caring and giving and generous, and she wants to make the world a better place for everyone, especially children and stray dogs. When Garrett called to talk to me about asking Lindsay to marry him, I thought back on that conversation of some 26 years earlier, but it wasn't with a broken heart. It was with a heart filled with happiness and joy, because I knew in Garrett, Lindsay was marrying a man who is as loving and caring and giving and generous as she is, and Garrett too makes the world a better place, especially for Lindsay. I know that with 2 people with such good hearts, this is only the beginning of a lifelong love story. So Garrett, Lindsay, may your love continue to grow, so that as you look back on your married life together, you may truly be able to say, this is the day you loved each other least. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Jeff and Billy and Megan, for all those wonderful bridal words. Now let's hear it one more time for our bridal toasters, a trio of well-spoken individuals.